certainly is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, cheers.
Cheers too.
Woo!
Whew. I needed that after my grocery store excursion.
So you've been working your butts off, right?
I've been working my ass off.
Oh,
That would be the same.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I got pulled into a really cool project. I've this guy David that I really like him. I like him personally. I like him professionally. He's a Republican, but other than that, I like. I'm just kidding, David. He came from politics, and we both, I think, are like the last two people left in our party who can appreciate a difference of opinion and discuss it without violence, cursing, disrespect.
Right.
And, he does a lot of crisis management work, particularly around data protection and privacy. And this is public now, so I can share it. But in Texas, they lost all of their information for the driver's license bureau. So everyone's data, everything on your driver's license got hacked. David was the person who did the crisis communications plan for the Texas DMV. Well, not for the DMV, for the company that controls the data for the DMV. And really good job about it. I mean, the fact that most people don't know about it means he did a really good job.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I didn't know there was a problem with the Texas DMV, but that's why I didn't know.
Right, exactly. And so I haven't crisis communication since I worked in politics, which is like 5 years ago or more.
Yeah.
He was overwhelmed with work, and he just said, I don't care if you're out of practice. It's like riding a bike, it'll come back to you. And no one else at my firm knows how to do crisis response. They only know how to do crisis planning. So he pulled me into this project that popped up on Monday, and we ran with it. It was the most fun I've ever had. Yeah, it was great. And now they're expecting a snowstorm in Texas, and they're to lose power. So he's asked me to be on standby as consult for his clients in case his power goes out and all that kind of stuff, which is like, to me, it's like a big honor that anyone would, we've only worked together once, and he tried enough to pass off his clients to me in an emergency, and it just made me feel real fuzzy inside and warm.
Well, and rightfully so.
Good.
Speaking of,
he recognizes competence when he sees it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Speaking of crisis management, have you done any work for Kathy?
No, because she doesn't need it. So I pulled David into my conversation with Kathy, and because I thought he would have a good perspective. And in the conversation, he advised that she do nothing because it was already kind of quiet. And it seems like the work is over. And, I told Kathy I would be happy to work up a narrative for her so that if it became an issue again, the only other time it's going to pop up will be when they hire
if she runs for office.
Or if she runs for office again, but I don't think she's going to do that. I think she's going to go into nonprofit. And I've connected her with our recruiter, and he said that he would talk her through and introduce her to other like the very high level leadership corporate recruiters who are connected to nonprofits. So
good.
Her in that way. But I don't think I need to help her with a crisis plan or a narrative, because it would just be, I would just be taking her money, and I I don't need, what would she do with it? Like the crisis is kind of over. So we told her no, and she was okay with it. But I also said, call me if you need anything else and I'll talk to you about it and I'll advise you and I'm here for you. But like, I just don't think you need to pay. It would have been out of her personal funds too. Like, I just don't think you need to pay someone for a crisis response or reputation management plan when no new news has happened since the last time we spoke. Kathy and I
How's
spoke.
she doing, Meghan?
She's good. She's disappointed because she places a lot of value on her values, which, I mean, she's a good person. She's chosen a career path for herself where she, quite frankly, could have made a lot more money doing a lot of other things, but things that she felt like were of value to help others. And just throughout her life, banked a lot of goodwill and political capital and is now drawing on that bank. But I think she wishes that she could have drawn on that bank for something else and not for something as stupid as this.
Did she actually resign, Meghan?
She did resign, yes,
Okay.
formally.
Now, her daughter is in college now, is that right?
Yeah, she's at Tufts University.
Oh,
Yeah. And her husband is a judge. Her husband got elected to be judge in